Fiji, you always hear Bula.
Bula!
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 Heart of the Pacific, where people greet each other with life, happiness, and good health. Where Bula is more than just hello, but a feeling buried in the soul of every Fijian.
Bula Vanaka. Welcome to Fiji, the most beautiful island in the world. Or so it seems. Yes, the craziness all around Fiji right now, from absolute poisoning of alcohol, still yet to find an answer to it, and also assault, rape, people getting beaten up, people getting raped in fake taxis. What for? And what is this happening? It's absolute ridiculous. And when we thought of this beautiful country, then all this happened.
A man has been charged with rape, accused of attacking a 21-year-old Melbourne flight attendant on New Year's Eve.
A man's been charged with the rape of a Virgin Airlines crew member in the early hours of New Year's.
And heading back into custody. This is the man accused of raping a 21-year-old Virgin Airlines flight attendant.
Is there anything you'd like to say? You're charged with rape and sexual assault. Anything you'd like to say?
Elisa Tunoa Denge arrived at the Nadi Magistrates Court this morning, filing into a courtroom alongside men accused of separate offences.
Including 4 Australians are in hospital in Fiji over suspected alcohol poisoning.
Australians are fighting for their lives in a Fijian hospital this morning after a suspected alcohol poisoning at a 5-star resort. They're among 7 guests who fell ill after drinking cocktails at a bar on the country's coral
coast. Fiji say no methanol or other illicit substance has been found in samples taken for testing after several resort residents fell ill.
This is a significant relief for the country, reassuring the global community that it is a safe, reliable destination for travellers. So what was the cause? Well, that's still unknown. The government simply saying it could be chemical or an infection, and that toxicology testing will be ongoing.
Yes, folks, rape in Fiji, assault on a female, as well as a male Virgin Airline flight attendants after them partying at the Bar One nightclub. Absolute madness, and Fiji Tourism is taking a nosedive. Can they fix the situation? Can the Fiji government do something about it? From all reports that there's people partying outside all the time in these nightclubs, and this is a common occurrence. Can they change this? Because we don't want the next step to happen, and it goes to murder. Yes, that's what's going to happen next if they don't fix it, and they need to fix it now. The Fiji government needs to put a stamp out on this and do it now. They need to find those people that are really struggling and want to improve and help them rise up and become great citizens, and the ones that don't, lock them up and throw away the key. Yes, the beautiful island of Fiji needs to get working hard on improving their standard of living and improve the quality of life for everyone in the country, not just the people at the top. Yes, we will look at this now. So we're going to have a check out this video here on what is happening right now with this case, with this disturbing report of people in the past being assaulted, and it continues to be common. We need to change this, and we need to change it now. Let's check out this video around what they speak about in terms of common assaults in the area.
Behind the walls of this Fiji police station, the man now charged with raping an Australian flight attendant after a New Year's Eve night out with colleagues.
I feel for them. I feel for them and I feel for their parents.
7 News has been told the young woman was offered a ride from a man in an unregistered taxi. That driver is now facing 1 count each of rape and sexual assault. When a male crew member left the bar to look for his colleague, it's believed he was lured down this street before being knocked unconscious, waking up to find his phone, wallet and shoes stolen.
I'm not surprised one bit, for the simple reason it happens quite frequently.
Last year, Sunil Prasad's son had his drink spiked and was later robbed after a night out on the same strip.
When I saw the state he was in, I don't want to see that again. There's actually more people around the nightclub than inside, and they're just looking for opportunities to do these sort of things. There's no law and order.
The Australian Flight Attendant Association held crisis talks with Virgin Australia today, requesting a new risk assessment for the area.
International flight attendants in particular spend about 2/3 of their life away from home, and cabin crew need that ability to socialise outside of the workplace just to keep their sanity and so that they don't feel like they're in a Tom Hanks movie stuck at an airport.
They know the bars they want to go to, they know the restaurants they want to go to, and they get to know locals. But something happened on Wednesday morning that we're really trying to come to terms with.
The suspect in custody is a young local man known to police. He's set to appear here before a magistrate on Monday before his case heads to Fiji's High Court.
Fiji should have some responsibility, some duty of care of protecting our visitors.
What's going on, people, in this world here in Fiji? Get rid of the riffraff, get them out the door. We need to rise up again. All the people of Fiji, let's get this place to be celebrated like it once was. There needs to be a mind shift here in the people. Let's get rid of these people and let's celebrate the greatness of the Fijian culture. Yes, this is very much interesting stats. And now we're going to check out this report here from what's happening at the actual resort around the poisoning case. What's actually doing, folks. There is talk that in this video that they tried to pay some of these customers that got poisoned for hush money, just like Donald Trump. Let's check that video out now.
The resort at the centre of the sickness has today hit back at claims it tried to pay off guests.
The Warwick resort says it has had just 2 cancellations since the drink poisoning ordeal that thrust it into the spotlight.
Within the 40 years, this is the first time it happened. It did not happen at all.
Dismissing claims it tried to pay off sick guests.
I just wanted to make that clear to everyone. We did not do that. Okay? We did not do that. We have protocols and procedures to follow. Whoever put that out in the media, it's totally wrong.
It says a resort manager has stayed with patients at Lautoka Hospital for extra support. A friend of a Fijian guest who was poisoned posted the incident, turned a perfect weekend into a living nightmare, disgusted by the complete lack of care, urgency and basic human decency from Warwick staff.
We had taken them out to the hospital. We had our support, our team out there, right to the hospitals, and from the hospitals they do whatever they have to do their best, okay, on every step.
Yes, when I read this report, watched it, I really thought to myself, yes, okay, we know about Fiji time, or the people that have been there, yes, they're on Fiji time, they can be very relaxed. But I have had the experience of hotel managers being very slow to get to your answers, and they can miss out things, not necessarily really professional. But in terms of all the other staff, generally 95% of them have been amazing, always generous and welcoming, and I have to portray that for sure. And you also got to think about the people that are making these comments out there. Are they doing it for views for their channels, for their Instagram followers, YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff? So you got to take this with a grain of salt and actually really deep dive into what's actually true and what's false. I'm just reporting what I'm seeing out there. So just be careful when you don't assume anything. Assume anything when it comes to what you read, and don't take it all as gospel, because this beautiful country deserves support. And I hope this is the end of all this rubbish, and we will see a turn to the most beautiful island of the world. We really, really do deserve. Listen, Fiji hopefully will turn it around and this will not continue. Let's hope that these 2 incidences are just short-term thing. I know they had issues a few years ago with other rape cases, but hopefully this is the end of it for a while, because the beautiful Fiji needs it. And yes, we want them to be the greatest of all Fiji. and have a smile on their face again as you return to the beautiful island of Fiji. And as we finish this video, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And bula to you all as we listen to the beautiful, beautiful Fijian bula to finish this. Have a great day out there.
We have missed the sound of your laughter, the light of your smile, but now it's time to call you back to our home. Time to fill your hearts and replenish your soul.
You always hear Bula. Bula! Bula!